Hey Alyssa Ruhlen.
Hey Cyrus. What's up?
Awesome. I am concerned and focused on an issue that is very dangerous and invasive to our society.
What issue? Why should we all be aware of it?
It is Agenda 21.
Whoa, is this some crazy conspiracy theory or science fiction stuff?
Please, this is not a conspiracy theory or fiction. It is a conspiracy fact. Agenda 21 comes from the United Nations along with the 1992 Earth Summit in Rio, where it was adopted by 178 nations.
So how is this important? Why should I really care or do something?
United Nations Agenda 21 is a global action plan to control and take inventory of all food, water, minerals, resources, land, transportation, and basically try to reach into every aspect of our lives. It is a threat to our daily choices and sovereignty.
So why am I not seeing this Agenda 21 stuff in the real world? Are you sure this is important?
Because the people and groups that are implementing Agenda 21 do not simply call their actions and programs Agenda 21 to avoid criticism and conspiracy-related reactions. When the President's Council on Sustainable Development was formed in the 1990s, an advisor named Gary Lawrence stated, "We can call our processes something else, such as comprehensive planning, growth management, or smart growth." They also use terms like complete streets, sustainable initiative, solving climate change, reducing carbon emissions, protecting wildlands, eco-friendly, smart meters, smart grid, and other buzzword environmentally friendly words cover up Agenda 21.
Okay, looks like these phrases you pointed out make sense and really sounds familiar. My goodness.
Tell me about it. For an example, instead of labeling their actions as Agenda 21, the American Planning Association, in order to implement this, adopted the legislative guidebook for growing smart in the 1990s from the President's Council of Sustainable Development. As a result, smart growth projects are then implemented all across the country at the local and regional level.
Dang. So why in the world the masses do not know about this so much? Why are you one of the very few people who are aware of this? Why does this have to be secretive?
Well, the people behind Agenda 21 are very powerful and secretive. Since they have massive control over the large corporations, they make the implementation inviting to the masses. Not to mention they have huge influence over the mainstream media and the education system to distract and limit useful information.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me about the corruption and propaganda in the mass media network about 6 months ago. So what is the point of this? Why is Agenda 21 necessary for the elite?
It is very simple. They need to create an agenda for the 21st century. Basically, what we are seeing is a severe downturn in the global financial system with the currency devaluation. Agenda 21 works better for a growing population in poverty and of course allows certain non-governmental organizations and corporations to gain more power as wealth is being transferred. Everyone knows some are just control freaks.
Oh yes, I remember you preaching about the quantitative easing issue. Is there anything else that is more secretive?
Definitely. On the federal level, it is considered soft law. In other words, just through advisory and grants, not ratification. However, the state we live in, California, has passed laws to implement Agenda 21. AB 32 and SB 375, which claim to solve the climate change issue with new red tape, codes, and regulations, all to charge us more for energy and manipulate our transportation patterns reflecting Agenda 21.
No wonder so many things are so expensive and many are leaving the state. What about the local level?
What makes this so less challenging is that it is largely done at the local scale. You will find many cities are implementing Agenda 21 with new climate change plans, infill redevelopment projects, and are members or have ties to non-governmental organizations like ICLEI, the International Council for Local Environmental Initiatives, that even admits to implementing Agenda 21 on their website. In fact, the local level, along with several mayors, signed into the Kyoto Climate Change Agreement.
Well, I live in Aliso Viejo, California. Please let me do some research.
Sure, take your time.
Well, according to my investigation, Aliso Viejo is a member of ICLEI, has a Green Cities Initiative program, and signed to the Kyoto Climate Change Agreement.
There you go. That proves Agenda 21 is in your community.
My goodness. This is looking scary and creepy.
Just to let you know, Agenda 21 has four major components. First is the public and private partnerships, where Italy is an example. Second are the regional agencies, who are largely unelected, that try to form 11 mega-regions that try to remove the boundaries and power of the city, county, state, and federal level. Third, the Wildlands Project, that reduces private property rights in rural areas to limit free independence. And fourth are the smart growth cities, that being implemented in the local and regional level through HUD grants, rail projects, high-density development, walkable cities, and complete streets. This is all designed to herd us into compact areas and control us.
Wow. It is just shocking no one ever told me this. What should I do? How do I fight back?
Make sure that your city rejects the Kyoto Agreement, dumps the memberships and activities from non-governmental organizations like Italy, gets rid of programs that are related to sustainability, climate change, and green, all related to Agenda 21. Try to abolish or at least limit the power of these hidden regional agencies. Ours is SCAG, Southern California Association of Governments.
Sure, we will do our best. Are we the only ones who are fighting this?
Many activists and groups all across the country and world have done a lot to fight and stop programs related to Agenda 21. Many states have banned or proposed limitations on these programs. Italy used to have around 600 members in the United States. The number of members has been declining since 2011. Also, many city and regional comprehensive plans has been rejected.
Who are the main figures that are trying to fight and stop Agenda 21?
They're Tom Dewey's, Rosa Koire, Michael Kaufman, Michael Shaw, Heather Gass, and many others.
Should we trust them? Are they wrong on a few things they point out?
Well, of course they are right on the Agenda 21 issue. I do not believe they are idiots or scammers. But they can be misleading and do not present a lot of necessary truthful information.
What information they do not tell you?
Well, basically Agenda 21, along with smart growth, tries to deliver lifestyle changes and land use programs that are trying to replace what many call sprawl, or what I like to call coded car-dependent development. That so-called system is also socially engineered with corrupt lobbying, lots of codes, regulations, heavy subsidies, and lots of drawbacks and challenges.
What system exactly do you mean?
I am talking about the system that smart growth is trying to replace, and activists like Rosa Koire do not tell you about that. It is also flawed. It is very common in cities built after the 1930s, where shops, services, and housing is far apart and dependent on cars with codes. For an example, when you buy a ever larger McMansion home, you help benefit the large mega banks to pay interest into the corrupt fractional reserve banking system.
Oh, I get it. So basically the sprawl system and the smart growth systems are corrupt and neglectful? What is your solution?
Yes, since that so-called sprawl planning system helped the large corporations become huge as consumerism gave them the boost and is falling down, they need to create a system for the next phase called Agenda 21. As for solutions, one thing is for sure, that people have all sorts of desires. Some want to drive faster, take transit. Some want to live above a star or live in a large lot home.
How are you going to pursue this? What is it called?
It is called Cyrus planning. It is an alternative to both urban planning systems and lifestyles.
Will you please explain more?
I will explain in my future videos. Please subscribe for more updates and interviews.
Well, thank you for your helpful and awesome points. Sorry if I made you feel as if you were crazy.
No problem. The plan is crazy, so that is why I may sound I am out of my mind. I would like to do more activism soon. I hope you wear your pair of high-waisted shorts and that nice graphic oversized shirt with boots. You look amazing in those.
Oh, Cyrus. You are so sweet.